Okay, so we've seen the fish being cut up, and this is that main body. This is a real whopper. This is probably about 1 kg or just maybe under, but very, very hefty piece. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this pretty much in half. We're going to make 2 videos from this, so you can check the other video out just a bit later after this one, hopefully. So yeah, I'm going to cut this into some bits, and then I'll be back. So there you go. So there's some bits there that I've done. And I've actually tried to get out as much of the big bone in there, as you can see. So this one's going to be a beautiful sauce. This one we're going to fry. I'm going to start off with our pan with some olive oil in there. And I'm just going to take our fish that we've cut into pieces. So it's probably like sort of 300 or 400 grams here. We're just going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to this and fry it for like sort of 4 minutes. So I'm going to get a bit of, there you go, there's the salt. I'm going to get a bit of colour on it. Some black pepper. So medium heat. Maybe 4 or 5 minutes. A little bit of colour, a little crispiness would be nice. See you in a moment. Okay, off goes the heat. What we're going to do now, as you can see, we've got a nice little bit of colour on these guys. Going to fetch them out and set them aside. Now, if it's not cooked all the way through, don't worry, because we're going to be cooking this again in the sauce. But I like to give it that little fry first, just to get, like I said, a little bit of colour and seasoning on it. Now, we're going to be using this same oil because it's got a beautiful salmon flavour to it now. Put some goodness in there. So there's our fish. We'll just set that aside. We're going to make our sauce. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce that oil down just a little bit, maybe just too much, so 50% oil. I'll be back with the other ingredients. Okay, so back, we're going to now make the sauce. Reduce that oil by 50%. Now I'm going to add a tiny amount of onion, so like a very small onion or half a medium onion. You don't need a lot. Some garlic, and I've got like a teaspoon, again not too much, of chopped garlic. To that I'm going to add a dried herb. I'm going to use a bit of thyme. Think about rosemary, basil, marjoram, oregano, anything you like really. Turn that heat down a little bit. Again, while we're here, let's get in a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper. And just cook these for like, 2 to 3 minutes. And there's only 2 other ingredients we're going to be adding, and they are cream, and I'm going to add some fresh parsley, or you could be adding a different fresh herb. Get your pasta cooked, because I'm going to be adding our cooked pasta to this sauce. Very, very easy. Okay, so just a little bit of colour on the onions there. Now, just lower the heat down a little bit. We're going to add the cream. Now I'm using a bit noisy, hold on a second. I'm using a thick cooking cream. You could be using a single cream or a runny cream. You can pretty much use any cream that you like. So on a low heat now, let's just get that in. Let's reintroduce the salmon. So easy. Now I'm going to add that little bit of chopped flat leaf parsley, basil or something else might work, up to you. And then let me just grab some pasta. I'm using the farfalle pasta here, which is cooked. I'm going to get a few spoons in there. And then what we need to do is just cook this on this low heat for just a couple of minutes. What we want to do now is get the sauce all over our pasta of choice. Like I say, you can use a different pasta than I'm using right now. Just grabbing a different spoon now. Just a couple of minutes. Think about maybe some chili flakes in this if you wanted. If you wanted to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese or something like that, that could work. For me, this is just perfect as it is. I'm just going to run the heat through this just for about another minute or so and we're done. I'll see you at the table. Okay, there you go. Just really quite easy, that one. Absolutely delicious. Really hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Please do click that bell icon just below and we will see you soon. Lots of love.